All right, welcome back, good people. On this video, I want to talk about email marketing, setting up an email marketing campaign or an email marketing follow-up system. When you create a funnel, one of the things that you would have set up is an email marketing campaign or email marketing follow-up series. Now, the way that works is when you get someone to opt in on your page, which is your objective with the funnel, is to get someone to leave their name and email address. Now keep in mind, first of all, I want to sidetrack just for a second, give you an aside. I'm studying this. This is what I'm learning right now. I don't know this. I'm studying this. I'm learning what I'm studying and I'm sharing it with you. So if I say something that you know I'm not right with, or hey, that's not the way that works, that's okay. That's okay. None of this is to be used, on another level. It's just for you to understand from my perspective. And this is what I'm setting up. So once I get mine set up, then you'll know that it's possible for you to set yours up too, right? Because like I was telling you earlier, as you learn things, especially online things, and keep in mind that my audience, the people that I speak with, are probably less internet savvy than myself. And if you are, then that's okay. If you're more, savvy, that's okay too. But I want to reach the people who are not really, experts at this. And if that's you, then what I'm saying will help you. So as I'm learning this information and this stuff, and I'm saying, okay, that's what I need to put this together. So I'll study that, and then I'll share that with my group of people that I create online, right? So when I do research during the week and I bring things to you on the weekend, which is the way I have my system set up, because think about this: if I'm doing 200 videos in 365 days, I have to have a system that's effective and that's comfortable long term, right? I can't just be doing a video every day. No. Life is too, I have too much other things that I have to do. So I have to set aside a specific slot that I'm going to do this, and this, it has to be done. And only I can do those. So that's what I've committed to, and that's what I'm going to do. Now, is it going to be challenging? Absolutely. Are there going to be times when I don't feel like doing it? Maybe, because I like doing what I do. But for the most part, it's not this is what will be the problem. It's all the other things that I include in my life outside of this, right? Because this can be consistent. It's just, I'm just talking. I'm just sharing information about what I know. And as I do that, then I'm helping you. And, sometimes if you're on a treadmill and you're listening, or if you're, just in front of the computer and not really, focus, you just kind of having me on or something like that, then, sometimes I can make sense to you. But I'm going to go through this. See how I went way up there and came back? I can do that. And that's one of the things that I like about being able to do that, is because I can stay on course as long as I have the information where I can access it, right? And you can do the same thing too. You get better. You get better at this kind of stuff. So getting back to email marketing, think about this. Once you log in, once I put my name and email address, it's going to send me to a page. It's going to send me to a thank you page. But it's also going to send your name to an email subscriber list. And when that happens, then I can contact you over and over and over and over and over, because now I got you, right? Now we can communicate. Now we can connect. Now you can learn who Larry James is, for real. You can know me, and I can know you, right? That's possible now. That wasn't possible before, because that would be considered spamming. So now that that's possible, what I want to do is I want to send you an email. The first email, I want it to be like a warm hello. Like, hey, how you doing? I want to thank you for subscribing to my email list, and I'm going to be bringing you some very valuable information along the way. But before I go, I want to leave you this short video I want you to watch, just introducing more of who I am, so that you can understand exactly what it is that I do. And if I can help you, don't hesitate. Okay? Thanks again, and I'll see you on the next email. Right? See, that has introduced who I am to this new subscriber, and they know who I am. And then if they continue to watch the videos, then they'll know what I do, right? And how what I do can help them, yeah and nay, or maybe somebody that they know. Because believe it or not, a lot of people want to start their own business. They do. A lot of people want to start their own business, but they don't understand how, and they think that and I'm going to say this. They don't think that. They know that it's difficult to have a brick and mortar location. It's hard to start a business outside the internet with very little money. It is, because you have obligations. You have the light bill, you have the furniture bill, you have the phone bill, all that kind of stuff have to be into a location. But an online business, low overhead. And you can do it. You can start it. Okay, but getting back to the emails. Once I send that warm hello email, then I have what's called like a drip campaign, where I'll send them another email. Like that first email might come out the first day, the next email might come out the second day, and that's what they call a transparency email. And that it says, we've done this great thing and we want to share what we've learned with you. And then you share what that is with them. Right? That's the second video you send to them. And remember, you're setting them up in a psychological way that they're getting comfortable with who you are. They're getting to know who you are. They're getting to like who you are. They're getting to trust who you are. And you're not doing this in a way to get over. No. You're doing this in a genuine way because you really want to help these people. Just like when I reach you guys, I really do want to help you. If I can do anything to help you, I really will. But my knowledge is limited too. But I'm learning. And as I'm learning, I'm sharing with you. And guess what? Once you see my system up running, like a new wheel, then you'll say, okay, I watched his videos, and then, now he's doing this, so I'm gonna watch a few more of his videos, right? The third email that I'll send them it says send them a personal article, that shows your vulnerabilities. Now, remember, I told you on the last video, this is a psychological game, right? Just like the media, it's psychological. Because people need to know you're not just somebody who's always had you had a silver spoon from birth all through life, Because some people had it easy. Some people didn't, when they wanted to start a business, they had like $50,000 in an account they could just start. Was given to them, $100,000, That mindset would be different than mine or yours, probably, right? So you want to give them something that shows vulnerabilities, right? And when you're able to do that in a way that's not, you don't want them to feel sorry for you, but you want them to know that your struggle has been your struggle too. And we all have struggles, and I think that's one of the things that we can identify with, And if you identify with someone who had a similar struggle, that's really connective. That's really it's a real connection. Think about that, right? So what you're doing is you're setting the system up so that you can really be who you are authentically and genuinely, and the people that are that way also will connect with that. And if the people that are not, they'll probably unsubscribe, but you get unsubscribers. That happens with this system. Don't worry about that. That's not what you're focusing on, right? You're focusing on giving quality content based on what you know or the skill that you want to acquire, and doing it in a way that's beneficial to the next person, right? The fourth email would be like a case study. Let's say it says, now that you've started to establish trust with the prospect, I recommend sending them some case studies of your business. If your business is a B2B, which is a business to business, or a B2C, which is a business to consumer, about the work that you've done in the past, right? And you can do those case studies about how successful you were, and share that with your list as well, because all that's you. That's authentically you. It's what you've gone through. And now you understand the process, right? You can understand where I am with understanding how to set this up for my system. So you have to know this is part of what you're setting up for it to make sense to you. That's why I share these videos in line with this process, so that if you decide to do this, you'll have to incorporate that in your understanding of how everything works. It's not just what you see, it's also what's in the back of the room, right? What's turning the actual motor to make all this work. And the fifth video you want to send them is what's called a free trial. That's like an offer, what you would call an offer. That offer is like something that, okay, you talk to them about what they're doing as well, or if they're interested in more things that I'm sharing with them, and you kind of get a feel of what they're interested in too. Or if I'm like, one of the things that I'm setting up are affiliate sites. So what am I an affiliate for? If this affiliate product has, let's say it's something to do with diabetes, and then I put that offer in front of them, and they happen to have diabetes, and I get a percentage or a commission for them using that product, right? But that product could really help them that they didn't know about, right? But if you have diabetes and that product could help you, then you would be, really like the fact that I put that in front of you. And if you could get it at a discount, according to what you've been paying for diabetes medicine, hey, well, that's a win-win situation, right? And that's what you want. You want to be able to help people in so many different ways. A lot of times that you never even knew that you helped, right? It's kind of like donating money in an anonymous way. Because if they don't know who donated it, but they benefited, hey, they're still happy, right? And they still got that reward. And that's a way of remaining humble too. It's really something that's important to me. I feel this way about my journey. I must remain humble because it's so easy to get caught up in that self. Oh my God, I know that. And that is something I refuse to do. I refuse to get caught up in self with this because, that's not for me. And hopefully it won't be for you. But this is video number 25 in my series of 200. Do I look like I'm sleepy? No, I'm not sleepy. Do I look like I'm tired? No, I'm not tired. I'm just getting started. So I hope you guys stay tuned to these videos. This is a blast for me. And it's an experience for me. It's something that I'll be able to say I did once it's finished. And if something happens along the way that causes me not to be able to finish, guess what that's called? Life. Don't forget to share these videos, like these videos, and I'll see you on the next video. SpeakerLarry.com.